scared. You're going to lose everything.
The
little control you have.
Consider the survival of others when they've spent all their time getting to the point where they are, and not even acknowledging that they're only there because they had to participate in the survival system.
I mean, have a look. With the advent of the machine, technology, there has been the production of products. What is being replaced by machine is the labor of man, which was the only value man had to add to the system. So once the labor was replaced by the machine, by technology, man was without income, without work. So now the machine is producing the product, but the machine can't buy the product. The people that used to buy the product no longer has the income. Now the products heaps up. And they become cheaper, but nobody can still buy them. And the principle of profit by the big corporations is the more you sell at the lesser profit, you'll make money. But in that process, they're again reducing the participants in the system because it's all automated. Very much like the mind operates, like the resonance operate. The more and more through education a person is automated in the belief system, the less they're able to see the actual common sense problem. And they become complete automatic robots. As long as they're protected in the system, they don't give a fuck about anyone else because they believe the system is fair. But they do not look at the interplay that took place over the last 100 years in creating this system and how it is created. An absolute fuck-up that's busy decimating the world in every way possible. And there's no way out. There is not an actuary in this world that can sort this one out. There is not an equation. Because the maths they're using, the variables they're using, the input they're using, isn't real. It does not equate everyone in the world. You are not, like in this world, have a look at the principle of how the world functions. There is a stable amount of water in this world. It's a closed system all the time. Therefore, this water just circulates, depending on various forces that work on it. Your money is supposed to work similarly if you had to get it to work, the way you do your resources. But that was never done. Everybody was not educated equally. Now, the problem for not educating everyone properly so that they can become robotic automatons that work in factories and in offices. Offices are just, smart as factories. The office worker is sitting in a factory. They are factoring information. That's all they're doing, and they're producing end results so that those that are sitting at the top making the decisions can check that they're still making a profit. They're protected. And everyone is enslaved to this factory called an office building. Wall Street is just a factory. There's no living beings there. Nobody there that ever spent a moment on what it is they're really doing. They're only interested in their entertainment. I mean, if I have money, I can buy sex. That's why the whole point of relationships has been reduced to something that is real filth. Nobody can get into proper agreements because you're never satisfied. Because you want power over another, so you can, it's like being in a relationship with somebody is having a cheap dildo. And you do that with money. Have a look. The world that's done with money. Women and men are making decisions for relationships based on how financially and economically stable they will be to bring children into the world. They're not making it for love. They're making the decision for money. But have a look. Everyone that is behind or going for love and light, what are they saying? What are they not seeing and what they say? They're saying, careful for the darkness. Why are they then going to the love part? Fear. So their love isn't real because the starting point is fear. Did they look at that? No. Osho made an interesting observation that nobody wants to consider. He says, if you want to set yourself free, go to the worst possible scenario. Check out if you've got fear. Stand there, and you can handle anything.